Okay. Hello to anyone that just joined. I'm getting the chats all set up right now. And we'll get crack-a-lackin'. Alright. Bet. Bet. If you just joined, we got some very shittily made protein pancakes. But I'm also making a YouTube video today, so if you watch that, you you can see the process there. We've got that. We've got sugar-free maple syrup, only 10 calories a pop. And then we got 2 energy drinks, because why not? Cherry Coke, why not? And last but not least, rotisserie chicken, why not? Okay, let me know where you guys are coming from. We're literally just getting started. I just hit the live button, so it's nice to see you guys. Some of you guys already getting in here, but we are gonna get ripping here. I made these myself, so that's why they kind of look like shit. But yeah, we are crack-a-lacking. Woo. Dude, I feel like you can never have too much of this syrup because it's only like it's 10 calories per serving. I don't know. I'm probably putting on like I should probably put on like maybe 20 to 30 calories, like max. So this is not going to be maybe quite as aesthetic as the previous meal that I had on Mukbang Monday, if you guys were there for that. But I will still show the camera because I just don't want to get syrup on my shit. But yeah, mm. Even though I'm a shitty cook, still pretty good. Not gonna lie. That is pretty solid, actually. Okay, let's go in for another one here. Sir. Let's see. We got Pie on Twitch. What's up? What's up? How are we doing, big dog? Are we vibing? What's the move? How we doing this morning? It's a little early. I'm still kind of figuring out the times. It looked like a lot of you guys wanted 12 o'clock streams on weekend mornings. So maybe I'll just start going to the gym first, or maybe when I get that microphone, I can maybe that'll be the stream. Who knows? But I'm just trying to figure out what time you guys like best. The Instagram seemed to think like for Saturday mornings, like 12 o'clock was ideal. So, ooh, that's good. That is really solid. Okay. There we go. That is some tasty stuff. Yeah, I need to get some like chocolate chips too for this because I feel like, bro, I feel like that'd be so gas to throw on the protein pancakes. So macros are already like so solid that it kind of like doesn't really matter that much, like a little bit is not gonna it isn't gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Richard? Sorry, I just got the chat really ripping, but what's up, big dog? How are we doing? How are we doing? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you in here. Appreciate you. Getting the let's see. Are you in yeah, I am in Pacific Standard Time. So if you yeah, Pacific Standard. So we are out in Oregon. We're actually in Portland right now. I'm doing some of you may know I'm doing a summer internship, like a tax one. So yeah, we're out in Oregon. We are vibing, eating some good food, and then we're gonna rip the gym after. So yeah, doing well. I'm doing really good. I finally, dude, I haven't been able to get like near as much sleep as I like really should, I would say. Generally during the week with working full time and all that. So It was really nice. I was actually able to like genuinely sleep in, which was like truly, truly beautiful. So that was actually really fire. Um, but yeah, so just eating a little bit of food before the gym. So right after the stream, I'm gonna go get a lift. It's Charms Day, so it's not the craziest lighting, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So yeah, I'm filming a YouTube vlog today. So if you're here, go watch that. I think it'll be out tomorrow night. The YouTube. I mean, it's like gonna be like day in the life kind of thing. And then tomorrow I'm gonna film a YouTube video for like a challenge video. It's gonna be how much weight can I gain under 1,000 calories. So that is gonna be genuine misery. So please tune in for that because that is gonna be actually so fun. Stop putting us fellow guys to shame with your gains. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, don't. You're probably jacked, big dog. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Don't be saying that. Love yourself, king. But yeah, like the stream too if you guys are enjoying it this far. I'm still kind of figuring out my streaming style. It's only like the first week I've been streaming, so mm, got some shittily made protein pancakes before the gym, and then I think it's time. I think it's time to get my caffeine addiction started. Woo! Bro, 70 cents a can at Costco. I think it's like $16 for a 24 pack, and they're actually like, pretty solid. 200 milligrams caffeine too. Mm. Let me know where you guys are coming from. For those of you that just arrived, looks like some of you guys just got here. So yeah. Woo. Okay, here we go. Another little protein pancake bite. One for you guys. Mm. Oh wow, that's good. I'm. I don't know. I feel like I don't know about you guys, but the hungrier I am, the less picky I am with food. I don't know if you guys are kind of on the same vibe, but let's see here. Is that? Yeah, there we go. UK. Nice, bro. What time is it over in the UK? I have like no idea of times it's because I know a lot of people that watch are not from the US. Uh, Got it all out there. Are you impressed? Mm, no. But yeah, what time is it over there? When's the next video? I'm gonna drop. So I'm doing all the filming for because I my goal is to really try to do like 2 videos, preferably a week, and just like put like quite a bit of effort into them. But like it takes obviously a lot longer to do all the filming and the editing for a YouTube video than it does for short form, of course. So I'm gonna try to get um at least one of them out by Sunday night, and then probably the other one I would imagine Monday or Tuesday. So, but the day in the life, like kind of vlog one, will be out tomorrow night. So pull up to watch that for sure, for sure. Mm. But yeah, 18:00 military time. Just as like was that 6:08 p.m. Damn. So that is damn. Yeah. No, I'm like just getting my day started over here. So that's crazy. Mm. New Jersey. Nice. Well, East Coast time. Was that like they say it's the thumb of New York or something like that? Is that accurate, or am I just like trolling? You know, what's your guys' favorite breakfast food? Like, Saturday morning. What are you guys ripping? Like what'd you have as a kid? Like your mom makes some like pancakes, sausages, eggs, orange juice. You give me like your average one. What's up, Jordan? How we doing? How we doing? We vibing? We chilling? Mm. But yeah. Mm. Both challenge videos or just one? The um one of them just one of them is gonna be challenge video. Today is not a challenge video, but tomorrow's is actually gonna be so fucked because so many people wanted to see me try to like I don't know why. Just based on that last video, I had several comments being like, "You should do like the 2 liter Sprite challenge," and I'm like, what's a way that I can spin this on something that I already do? Like I feel like I already do kind of like before and after like stomach things, and like I have abs and stuff, so it like looks kind of weird. But yeah, so I'm planning. So I'm for those of you that just got here, the challenge video is gonna be literally it's gonna be seeing how much weight I can put on in one day under 1,000 calories, which is probably going to absolutely explode my gut. So yeah, so Monday we're gonna have to really, really, really take it easy because that is gonna be so cooked. Yeah. So yeah, but no, today is not challenge one, but I'm filming it kind of as we go. I'm probably gonna actually get some clips of the stream for the YouTube video. So you guys all be in the YouTube video, second ever. Cinnamon rolls are gas. Cinnamon rolls are gas. I haven't had them in quite a while, but they are really tasty. I feel like. Mm. Oh, that's good. Mm. Same. Yeah, chocolate chip pancakes, I know. And honestly, there's not like really that big of a difference between like the Kodiak like pancake, protein pancake. I know I like made a video in the past like trolling or whatever, but whatever. Let's see. Yes, sir. No, I before I go live, I'm always gonna be posting to the Instagram story, and I'm gonna work on getting an actual like streaming like schedule set up based on the times that you guys wanted on the Instagram. Because I like I want to be streaming when you guys are most available, of course. So I'll probably get that set up either today or tomorrow. Depends on how much time I have. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you for everyone that's in here commenting. I love talking to you guys. Same. Trying to lose weight. I've been consuming a bowl of cornflakes cereal twice a day for breakfast and lunch. What are the macros like on cornflakes? I have actually no idea. I don't think I've ever had them before. I will say, if you're like really, really trying to lose weight, on average, I would avoid cereal. Like, yeah, I have some up in my thing, and like you can do it, but just on average, like it's super cereal on average is gonna be really not filling. It's gonna be really like condensed, quickly digesting. So like, you'll eat it, it'll digest, and then you'll be hungry like relatively quickly. With that being said, it can be good for like pre-workout, like stuff like that. Like if you need to you want some energy, but carbs also do take a little bit to digest. But either way. So if you're trying to lose weight, specifically carbohydrates, I would stick to more like like for slower digesting carbs, I'd stick to like potatoes are really good, specifically like sweet potatoes, russet potatoes, all that kind of potatoes are like super, super OP. And then my personal favorite is I love fruit. And if you want some like quick digesting carbs too, that in my opinion, it's kind of like almost like nature's candy, is like how I like to describe it. That shit is so fucking gas, bro. You throw a little bit, yeah, you can really do. You can throw a little bit of this on like a bowl of berries. It's like almost no extra calories, maybe like 5 or 10, and you turn it into this just like I don't know. Maybe that's just something I was doing when I was on my prep because I was being like a fatty. Um, but yeah, dude, it was pretty burnt. Or well, no, it was pretty burnt that I had to do that to like get satisfaction out of food during the prep. But overall, though, I do think that it's a pretty good strategy. But yeah, quick digesting carbs. I would if you're trying to lose weight, I think that going to berries would be better for sure. In my opinion. I mean, there everyone has their own opinions, but yeah. Let's see. That's it. Yeah, what you eating today? Yeah, I'm actually almost and we got protein pancakes. We got 2 energy drinks. I don't know if I'll actually have both of them or not. Cherry Coke, 0 sugar, of course. I'll never drink a full soda sugar ever again. And then boom, we've got the sugar-free syrup. And then to top it off, just because I wanted some more food and I feel like it'd be really funny to eat because it's hella messy. We got Costco rotisserie chicken. I think this would be round 3 of me tapping into that. Because bro, it's like $5 and you get like so much for it. Also, I feel like I saw. Let's see. Alasanche, what's up? Yeah, we're chilling, eating. Yep. I'm not a good cook though, so this shit's hella like some of them are hella burnt, but you know, mm, we're just eating a little bit on stream before we go to the gym. But yeah, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it is yeah, literally. Okay, how bad is this though? I genuinely, I genuinely feel like, oh, I forgot my fucking extendo fork. I'll get it next time. Make sure for the eating streams I get my extendo. But yeah, that's a shame. That shit's funny as fuck. And I have a really good clip that I'm gonna get to post of me talking about the extendo fork kind of date. But yeah, that challenge, that how much weight can I gain in under 1,000 calories a day? It's gonna be genuinely miserable. It's gonna be so bad. Cause like, dude, just my stomach is gonna like, bro, the before and after is gonna be fucking gnarly, bro. It's gonna be absolutely insane. We're gonna stream. I'm probably gonna stream for I'd say like an hour total, just because I plan on going to the gym, but like maybe like an hour, oh, shit, maybe like an hour and a half, like tops. Yeah, because I'm going to the gym after, and then I have a bunch of like editing to do. I have some filming to do for short form. I have some stuff to do on my to-do list, and a lot of stuff for you guys, basically, that I need a lot of time for. Mm. But yeah, it's I genuinely think that challenge is gonna be worse than the 10,000 calorie cheat day challenge, like by far. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like, is that crazy? Yeah. Thanks for the combo of fun, but also quality and food pride. From Dublin, Ireland. What do you think you've learned so far from the streaming experience? Um, One thing I've learned so far is that you got, I think, here's the biggest thing. So I've done like gaming streams, and then like so far, this is my second eating stream. And I have found that because I am not like so focused on like playing the video game or whatever in these streams, I feel like I can have like better conversation with the chat and like really lock in. Whereas like sometimes like I'm so focused on gaming that I like kind of forget to talk, which like of course, like people don't like my gameplay isn't like absolutely just cracked enough plus, to be just like on its own. Plus also a lot of you guys like that come to the streams are from what's it called? Wait, why did that? Yeah, a lot of you guys, a lot of them are from Instagram, which is the whole fitness kind of thing. So yeah, that would be like so far. I'm kind of just playing around with different like formats and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, mm, can barely handle 1 cup of rice, 3 eggs, mackerel and cottage cheese. Nah, bro's a lightweight. Bro, bro's a lightweight. Get him out of here. No, no. Dude, I don't know. I just also though, like I feel like, this is definitely true. The more muscle that you put on, the higher your maintenance calories are. So like literally, like quite literally, the more muscle you have, the more you can eat. Like I made a video on this, just like kind of like trolling. Like the only reason I go to the gym or whatever is to so I can eat more. But it's like actually true. Like I have a maintenance calorie of around I think like 3,200 to 3,500, and it's beautiful because I love eating, I love food. It's like who doesn't want to eat more? And especially like at my height and stuff like that, to have like that maintenance calories is like pretty solid. So will definitely take it, and the more muscle I get, the higher it's going to be. But again, everything's kind of slow, and because I am a natural, so that it's a little different. But if we hopped on, it would be fucking just insane. I have to make sure I don't say anything too crazy on the stream. How long? Yeah. We're gonna stream for probably like about an hour. But yeah, let me know where all of you guys came from. If you guys are from YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever. And then also if you're like you found out about the stream from Instagram or like those platforms, let me know. I'm curious. I always like to just see where you guys are coming from because I'm streaming on, all of them. Jeez, Captain Muscle. That's so bad. Mm. Do you have any morning workouts? Never. No. So like the only no, yeah, no. I used to like when I was gosh, maybe like 15, I tried like, wake up, do some push-ups. Useless. Absolutely useless. I mean, if you want to do cardio, like go ahead. But like you should never, in my personal opinion, I don't think you should be ever going above 20 reps like on anything unless it's cardio. Because I mean, I know that they have said that there's like similar benefits that you can get from as long as you're training to a failure, like the rep range from like 5 to 30 is what they say. I forget the study, but there was a lot of people talking about it like a couple months ago. 5 to 30 reps you can generally put on muscle as long as you're training same intensity and going till failure and whatnot. However, here's my counterpoint. If you're doing 20 to 30 reps of any movement, like, are you really training till failure or are you stopping because your shit is on fire and you're in pain and you're chasing the pump? You're probably not at failure. You're probably stopping early and not getting the stimulus that you should, most likely. So that's why I like to keep the rep range a little bit lower. It depends on the movement. So like more isolation, like, like curls or whatever, I'll do a little bit more, maybe like 10 to 12. But like, for example, for hack squat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll do, I mean, it kind of varies, but genuinely, sometimes I'll do like 6 to 10. And after I go above 10, I'll just increase the weight. So trust me, this is elite ball knowledge. Must head off. Yes. All right. See you, big dog. What's up, Raul? How are we doing? We are hitting Charms today. So, oh yeah, I forgot this camera follows me. Yeah, we're hitting Charms. So we're gonna hit some biceps, triceps, shoulders, maybe a sprinkle of chest in there. We'll see. I'm getting back into weighted dips, so that should be the first one. I think my best is, I think I did like 2 reps with 4 plates on weighted dips, and that's like the PR I'd like to say. But I also have, yeah, I'm still kind of like getting back to like where I was in regards to the prep and all that. Like when you go on prep, like you're just you're just not gonna be maybe quite as strong. So it's almost time for the rotisserie chicken too. Yeah, I definitely lost like a little bit of strength, so I'm kind of just getting that back. But I think in like a month, I would say we're gonna be hitting some pretty crazy numbers for sure. Like, man, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up hitting like we might. Honestly, okay, maybe in like 3 months. I think I could probably get to like 315 on the incline for Smith machine. I've hit 325 bench, but I had to stop benching just because my left shoulder just kept like bugging out. But yeah, Charms is OP. Insta story, bet. Yeah, I try to keep you guys updated on the Insta story because I think that's where like a lot of people come from. I have a TikTok as well, but the Instagram is definitely where I put most of my effort into. Well, that and going forward, YouTube and streaming, but like traditionally. How do you not get bloated from all that food? I look 8 months pregnant. So, okay. So here's the thing. I'm not like crazy bloated right now because this is like the first thing that I've had like all day. So I'm really not actually like too bloated, like necessarily. But with that being said, there's only so much you can do to like reduce your bloating. And in my opinion, like, I don't know, like it's not that deep, like bloating or whatever. Like as long as you just time it right. Like if you have a hot date, like yeah, don't fucking, eat a bunch of like super low cal, high volume food that's gonna just like turn you into your stomach into a beluga whale because God forbid you hit the bedroom, like bro, you take that shit off, you're gonna look like you got this big ass pot belly. You're cooked. You're cooked. Or even I don't know, maybe I don't know, you go to the beach with her or something like that. Like timing. But if you're just solo for the day, or if you're gonna be in front of people, you're gonna have a shirt on all day. Like who fuck cares, bro? Like it's all about the calories. Because bloating doesn't like really matter. It's just kind of, I would say, like uncomfortable is like the best way to say it. It's yeah, it's uncomfortable. And like so, but like for tomorrow, for that challenge video, like I wouldn't hang out with a woman even as Megan Fox because it's like, dude, I'm just gonna be so bloated. Like I'm gonna look like genuinely obese, but like only in the stomach, only in the stomach. The arms and all that are gonna be like just fine. All right, last bite of protein pancake. All done. I think the whole thing was like not crazy, maybe like 350 calories, 30 grams of protein. It's like not crazy, but for pancakes, like that's not bad. All right. Now we get into the fun part. We're going full caveman style. And we're just gonna get into it, honestly. But before we do that, mm, how fat? But you know the beauty? That little shot that I just took, 3 calories, maybe 3 calories. Like you don't even have to cheat. I will say though, there are limits to the sugar-free meta. There are limits because eventually, if you just rip it all day, you're gonna get hella bloated, and then you're not gonna be able to like digest any food, and then you're just gonna feel like shit. Like you're not necessarily gonna like gain weight, but you're just gonna feel like shit. If you go to the gym, your lifts are gonna be cooked. Like that shit's burnt. So everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I definitely experienced that several times on the prep with all that. That shit was actually burnt. But but yeah, shake the 3 calories off. But exactly, literally just hit that, and then you're back. Mm. It's like pretty much irrelevant. That's why too, like any calories from like this shit. I don't know if you guys can really see. Yeah, there we go. Any calories from like an energy drink, bro, that shit does not fucking count. It does not count. Like, and I think caffeine, like, I don't know, I forget the actual stuff. So, like, I'm gonna sound kind of stupid here, but like, I know caffeine, there is a thing, especially in these drinks, where like, it's 10 calories, but like when you have the caffeine, it like helps you burn calories like a little bit quicker. I don't know why. I know that's a thing. I just don't know how it works. So, like, don't come at me. But yeah, so it's basically like you're having negative calories. So never count your calories with this shit. It's completely stupid. And another thing people like, I don't know why anyone would ever track it, but like sodium, don't be tracking sodium, guys. Please don't waste your time. Unless you're like genuinely, yeah, unless you're genuinely like on a prep or peak week or something like that, like there's just no point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a gallon of sure, yeah, exactly. No, that would not count. Like if it's like, yeah, just there's no point in counting any of this stuff. Like, I mean, this one has 0. But I don't think like any of them have like true 0. I think it's like 2 and they just round down. But all right, are you guys ready for the most fucking devious dude? Okay. All right. Let's tap in. There's not a crazy amount of the bird left, but I'm going full caveman. So get ready here. All right, let's get it. Oh yeah. All right. Shit. Not the most appetizing, but really fucking cheap, quick, convenient. I don't have like that much time just between work and content, gym, and all that kind of stuff. Oh shit, I did forget to do the before and after. I'm doing a before and after though on both my YouTube videos coming up, and I'll give you guys the after at the very least. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can show you guys the before of just on my phone because I'm filming this on or recording this on my laptop. So, so yeah. I feel like my like abs were looking actually like somewhat decent this morning, which is kind of surprising based on how much of a fatty I have been the past like 2 weeks. Like I've just been no tracking calories, been ripping my protein, of course, but like you know that's about it. Mm, let's see. Yeah, I'm ready for an after. Yeah, one guy got by eating a full bird, then did another. Jeez, man. I mean, fuck. Dude, I mean, I think I definitely could eat a whole Costco rotisserie chicken if I like did the right steps. Like, what are the macros? I mean, it's like what is this shit? Yeah, it's 3 pounds, and like I know there's some bones, but like I mean, it's got to be at least 2 pounds of actual like meat and fat. I mean, gosh, and it's like it's not that like it's decent, but it's not like delicious or whatever. Mm-hmm. What's up, Zach Lon? Welcome back. Welcome, Jose Ramirez. Are you a first timer? Or are you a repeat viewer? Let me know. I feel like I recognize most of you guys in the chat from previous streams, so it's good to have you guys back. Love you all. Um, yeah, yeah, the after reveal is always really crazy. I know it even still surprises me sometimes with what I am able to do to myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Think this is part of the chicken breast because this shit is super lean. Mm, which also means super fucking dry, but that's okay. I need the pro. Mm-mm-mm. Not really. It was on Mukbang Monday when I was doing the that like Indian fusion New York City pizza kind of fusion deal. That shit was This is like, I mean, Costco rotisserie chicken. And I take the skin off because I don't want the extra fat. Um, so, yeah. Nice. Yeah. Have you watched just like a lot of the short form, Zach? Let me know. Um, yeah. I mean, that's definitely where I've gotten the most views, of course. But I've been doing that for like 6.5 months, I would say, the short form. And I really didn't get like any traction, I would say, until at least 2.5 months in. Like the first I probably posted 150 reels before I got any traction. It just takes time. You have to be consistent, and eventually, just one hits, and just like out of nowhere, boom, you're on the path. But it's also not linear at all. Like I've had some weeks in one week, 2,000 followers on Instagram, and then you have another week that's like 300. So it's super super random. Like you just have to stay on the path, basically. How do you eat that so dry? Mental toughness. That's how. Because let me tell you, if it looks dry on the camera, trust me, it is fucking dry. Especially the breast. Like the Costco rotisserie chicken does a very good job with like all the rest of the chicken part, but the breast, that shit is literally drier than bone. And this is like 2 or 3 days old because like I buy one chicken, bro, $5. Okay, $5 at Costco for a 3 pound rotisserie chicken. Let's see, hold up. Five, all right, and I get 3 meals, 3 really high protein meals. I take the skin off because I don't need the extra fat because it already has a little bit of fat, like in some portions, and it's like, like some people think that like, you know, I got to get my fats in. It's like, yes, you do, but there's also not like the extra benefits of getting like hella fat in as there is with carbs. So like if I'm bulking, I want to be ripping like a lot of carbs, but like there's not really like a massive benefit to like just like fucking fat maxing. And the same can be said with protein. Like just eat what you can, but like there's not like a you know exponential benefit. Like if you're 160 pounds and you eat 160 pounds, or sorry, 160 grams of protein, it's not going to be a huge benefit to eating a bunch more protein on top of that. Like you're not just going to grow muscle faster. Your body can only eat muscle, or sorry, can only use that protein to build muscle so quickly, especially as a natural lifter, which I'm assuming probably all of you guys are. Like there's just only so much you can do in the biggest thing you can do, honestly, fucking sleep, bro. Try and get if you can get 9 hours of sleep, bro, you're gonna get big like 50% faster. Trust. I made that number up, but it feels right. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Bet. Yeah. Yeah, I troll a lot in the short form videos. I'm still kind of like getting the getting the hang of like the lives and the YouTube. I've only posted one YouTube video, but dude, in like 5 or I guess like 5.5 days, 2,000 views on my first ever YouTube video, and I shot it in vertical, which made the formatting look kind of trash. Bro, that's pretty fucking good if you ask me. That was way more than I thought I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna get like maybe 500 views on YouTube, especially because of the formatting. So it's like, man, imagine what we could do with all these like fun challenges and shit like that. Like, basically, my suffering is going to be your guys' enjoyment on the YouTube videos. I feel like people enjoy that shit. Like, I wouldn't say that I suffered on the 10K challenge, but my bank account did and my stomach did. My taste buds were in heaven. But yeah, the video tomorrow though, that is going to be not enjoyable and really, really hard. Like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna have to like max on Miralax or something. I literally don't even know what I'm gonna do. So cooked. Mm, mm. Enjoy the mukbangs and the calorie videos the most. Yeah, yeah. I trust me, I enjoy them too. Unfortunately, I just couldn't do too many of them on the prep or anything like that, and the live streams I like just started doing. So, in all fairness, there's that as well. Grab a little here. There we go. Gosh, I might not even finish this whole bird yet. Fuck. All right, let's see. But yeah, yeah, nice sub growth. Yeah, and stomach growth. Yeah, I know. Literally, since I posted that video, like no, sorry, 5.5 days ago, the long form, I think I had maybe 370 subs just from like YouTube Shorts and stuff. And what's it called? Dude, I think right now on YouTube we have like I think yeah, 534. Like, bro, what is that like? That's an increase of like what 150 in like 5 days. For me too, when I only bro, that is huge. That's like an increase of like, I don't know, like 40% of my subscribers like on YouTube in 5 days. Like that's nuts. That is so much quicker than I was expecting at all. And I feel like I'm just gonna stay on the grind. Like I'm really, really passionate about YouTube and streaming and all that. And I really enjoy like talking to you guys on the mukbang streams. Like even if I'm not eating something like super, let's say delectable, as our Costco rotisserie chicken, isn't necessarily. um, yeah, it's still fun. And you guys seem to definitely like the mukbang kind of just like talking IRL stuff a lot. And today actually, I'm gonna order a mic for my shirt so that way I can get ready to start doing the gym live streams because I think as long as I don't go at like peak busy times, I feel like I can totally do that and be like no issue. Mm. So yeah, let's see. think you got a knack for being expressive so the content's engaging. Well, thank you. I think the biggest thing is it's just like and this is something I'm gonna even get like better at over time, of course, is like just being myself on camera. Like I think it's easy to like, kind of, high energy, play it up, all that stuff for short form when you can just like you can hit the record button multiple times if you need and you're kind of used to it. It's a similar format. But like on live streams and shit, I have to get a little bit like I'm getting better and better about like being more like comfortable and like more of myself. So like over time, you guys are gonna see me kind of like as I get more comfortable and all that kind of stuff, become like more and more of a troll. I'm telling you, like you're seeing like 65% of Seth, and the troll can get turned up quite a bit. Let's just say. So yeah. So that'll get better with time. Still kind of like working on it. Seeing, it's just a different game. I'm not used to live streaming as much, but yeah. Mm, yeah. Although it's hilariously paradoxical with being an accountant tax guy. No, literally on God, because yeah, literally I'm just like doing literally like corporate tax work all day is kind of like a general idea. Um, and literally I'm like the biggest troll. Like, bro, I get off of work, just start blasting Alice in Chains, windows down, just fucking like just vibing, bro. Like I see, it's literally completely different. Like, at work, I'm just like, type, whatever. And then I get in the car. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, I can't fuck snap with my. There we go. Get in the car, and that shit is like, bro, I'm just bumping on the way to the gym. Just absolutely bumping. Got a little pre in. If it's not after work, because you can't rip pre after work unless you like want to have no fucking sleep. And sleep, remember guys, sleep is the most important thing, okay? The most important thing when it comes to putting on muscle. Like aside from training, I guess, and eating food. But like as far as recovery, and actually like taking the stimulus that you get in the gym and kind of the bricks almost of building a house is what I like to refer to it as in the food. Gotta be getting your sleep. People, if you're getting like 6 to 7 hours of sleep, you're just gonna put on muscle like way slower. Like it's just a fact. And your ceiling is gonna be way lower. Like you're never gonna be able to like really, really just get fucking jacked if you're getting like 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Um, wow, I'm a loser. But anyways, yeah. If you're natural, unless you're just like an absolutely just like insane genetics, like it's just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Yeah. And for those of you that just joined, they were saying like, what's the challenge for tomorrow? It's going to be. Oh man, maybe we actually are close to getting done with this bird. Man, I need to go to Costco after the gym. But yeah, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible 6, 7. The vid's gonna be so today the vid is just kind of like day in the life, kind of like vlog style. I'm just giving it I'm just gonna try different like couple different YouTube video like formats and styles and like this and that and whatever. See what people like, and then I'm just gonna start kind of like making those styles of videos and just kind of just play around with it a little bit. But for tomorrow, the video is gonna be so cooked, bro, so cooked. We're doing how much weight can I gain? How much weight can I gain under 1,000 calories in one day? So zero sugar, everything. Caffeine maximized. Um, gosh, what are other? Dude, I don't even know. I'm gonna be drinking so like we are gonna be sucralose, aspartame, maxing, watermelon, maxing. Probably like, oh man, I don't even know. But I also still want to hit my protein goals while doing it. So I'll have to like, I'll have to do a little bit of planning. But thankfully, I'll have plenty of time today. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we're gonna tap into the cherry coke right out the fridge. My hands are pretty fucking disgusting. and I'm gonna have to clean up the floor a little bit because there's some chicken breast on the ground. But hey, yeah, it's worth the sacrifice. I should be able to recoup money spent with subscribers and donations. Yeah, I don't have any monetization like on YouTube yet because you have to get like it's like 3,000 public watch hours on long form. So that means like live streams and or what's it called? Live streams and or YouTube videos over a 365-day period. Um but we're getting there. I think it's only collected I think 2 days worth of data and we have like I think 50. So and that number is going to go up like quicker and quicker as I post more. So I'm hoping to be like monetized on YouTube. I would like to say in like a month, maybe month and a half, something like that, but it's kind of like just we'll see. So, going from there. But let's see. How much bird is left here? A little bit of bird. We got a little bit of bird. Okay. All right. Got to eat all the bird. Don't want to waste any money. We are not like that. Yeah, I am gonna be peeing all through the day. I know. It's gonna be so cooked. mm. Gosh, I'm a messy fuck. Yeah. Insane. I've been in accounting finance for a long time. Always was funny to see how many gym bros there were. Definitely a good idea to be one during busy season. Yeah, exactly. No, I know. It is really funny because like I feel like there's been so many people like in like I guess technically I'm, finance or sorry, it's accounting, not finance. A lot of people think that it's finance. People just loop accounting in with finance, I guess, a lot of times. But yeah, there's a ton of people that are like gym bros that I work with and stuff like that. But it's funny. The higher up in the chain that people go, I feel like the less gym bros there are. That could also just be like an age thing. I don't know exactly, but it is interesting to see. Mm, very interesting to see. Yeah. Yeah. Horrible 6-7 joke. The gains during busy season can be rough if not managed. Yeah. Dude, that's what I was wondering because it's like, dude, like I'm doing 40 hours a week right now, which is pretty manageable, I would say. Like, in order to go to the gym though, like even still, okay, like let's say on an average day, wake up at 7, get to work at 8, work until 5, get off at 5. Let's say I go straight to the gym after work. My gym is a little bit like further away because I go to like this one called like West Coast Strength. It has like really nice machines and like all that kind of stuff. It's like a little bit, more my style. And they allow like filming and recording and stuff, so I'll be able to stream there. So like I'll get there at what, like 5:30. I'll start my lift by 5:45, we'll say. Let's say I left for an hour 15. That's 7 o'clock. Then I drive home. And by the time I drive home, shower, and eat, it's like probably 7:45 to 8. And it's like, man, I gotta go to bed in 2 hours. So it's like even during like non-busy season, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like you have to really like it's pretty easy, honestly, in my opinion. It's pretty easy to be dialed and go to the gym and shit if you are what's it called, if you're just like a student or you're not working full time. Like, in my opinion, like any excuse that you have, not any, if you're like disabled or something like that, but like most excuses that you have if you're not like working full time, in my opinion, to like not go to the gym, like for, oh, I don't have enough time, like you got to just probably get over yourself, most likely. Like, I'm not saying like for sure, but like, brother, brother. Like this last year, I was an accounting major. I working part time and also posting like social media and exercising regularly and going on hikes and visiting my parents and all that kind of stuff. So like I had a busy schedule and you're still able to make it to the gym. But like I could totally see like during busy season, bro, that would be a fucking commitment. Like you'd have to really schedule your rest days like accordingly. Because I think the meta is like for me, I have 2 rest days. Okay. You take those 2 rest days and you put them on your busiest, longest days. And at the place that I work, when you're like full time, if you want, you can delegate your hours. Like you can do way more on Monday and Tuesday or something like that, or like Monday and Wednesday. Let's say you work, let's say 13 hours, 14 hours, something like that. So that way, because like if you have maybe you need to hit 55 or 60 hours in a week, you could really rip it more on the days that you like cram a lot of your work in, and then you could go to the gym like let's say like Friday or Thursday, where it's not a rest day, but yeah, it's busy season, but it's like thankfully you kind of teched it out a little bit. But I could totally see also just the mental fatigue, just being like, oh my gosh, like so tired, I'm so exhausted, like I really don't want to go to the gym. A lot of your lifts are probably not going to be as good because you're probably stressed, I would imagine. So it's a delicate balance for sure, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I wouldn't be starting full time and for like over a year. It'd be like a year and like 2 months, I think. So it'd be like what, 14 months until I'd be like starting like actually full time. So don't have to worry about it yet. And I want to really, really rip the content like really hard, like as hard as I possibly can over the next year without like burning out and making sure I'm like staying consistent and all that. Um, so you know, we'll see what happens. I have no idea, no idea. But yeah, I could totally see the gain stream business gonna be rough. Are you gonna do 2 liter chug or nah, bro? Bro, I can't. There's a 0% chance that I can chug 2 liters without like probably puking. Honestly, will I have 2 liters tomorrow? It's very possible. It's very possible. But chug, brother, nah, there's no way. I'm not like a competitive eater or a competitive like drinker or anything like that. Like I know maybe in the videos it seems like, oh, this guy's just like he's a fat, what? No. Like literally a lot of those videos came from just like me abusing sucralose way too hard because it has, no calories and it's tasty and stuff. But like no, I'm not a competitive eater or anything like that. I just like to, try fun challenges. One and two, I thought it was like really funny to like see, just like shredded, but like with a big ass stomach for no reason. Like the before and afters. I think that's just like really funny looking, and a lot of people thought so too. Like those videos got, I don't know, I've gotten probably at least like I'd say like probably at least we'll say 3 million views off like the stomach before and afters, like just on short form. Watermelon can fill you up a shit ton. Yeah, exactly. And I made a video on that. And some people in the comments, I remember they were saying like, "Oh, like, you don't know me. Like, bro, I could eat a whole watermelon and I'd still be hungry." Bro, if you eat a whole fucking watermelon a day, like an 8-pound watermelon, you are going to shit your brains out. You are going to be on the toilet you're not even going to be shitting shit. You're going to be literally shitting watermelon. Like you're gonna look down, and it's literally gonna be like watermelon chunks because your body can't digest that. Like it just can't. It's gonna go straight through you, and you're gonna feel terrible, crazy diarrhea. Like that's the thing is there's limits. Like realistically, if you pair a lean protein with like 2 pounds of watermelon, let's say, and then maybe just like some vegetables, like bro, you're gonna feel full. And then even better, you pair it with sugar-free soda, you're gonna be full. And it's not gonna be like a crazy amount of calories because watermelon has like such little calories, bro. Like it's so OP. Like in my opinion, I think watermelon is like the most overpowered carb for being full. Just because it's such high volume. Like you're saying, it's like, so much water and shit like that. So yeah. But yeah, no, I am gonna be pissing fucking all day long. It's gonna be pretty diabolical, I would say. Mm. Let's tap a little bit back into the man. It's oh my god, gosh. There's not a lot of meat left on this bird because this is like the third. This is my third time tapping in, but oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna break the. Oh my god, is that like the spine? Fuck, I feel like a surgeon over here. There we go, got it. Some yummy, delicious, dry chicken breast. the things I do for the gains, but also it's really more for the gains and also like saving my money because like you gotta watch yourself just because you have an internship and you're working full time. Like I've never worked full time before because I've just been a student. Can't let that get to your head. Stay locked in, save your money, especially with the economy and shit. Thankfully, Costco is like a safe haven for the economy, like overall. Like $5 for an entire rotisserie, bro. Fuck out of here. You can't do better than that. There's nowhere you're gonna get a better deal on protein unless you get it for free or whatever. But yeah, you can definitely turn this into a nice side hustle. Yeah, that's gonna be like a goal, kind of like down the road. Like once I get monetized on YouTube and like eventually through the streaming and stuff like that. I just haven't like unlocked it yet because I've just started doing it. But that's the goals I want to turn it into like kind of a side hustle. And who knows, maybe one day I can just end up doing this full time. I mean, that would be amazing because I love doing this. I love the fitness stuff. And I love the live streams. I love talking to you guys, answering questions, making like troll ass videos, like all that kind of stuff. So it would be pretty amazing if I could, slowly but surely turn this into like some kind of like an actual career. Mm, yeah. So, well, we shall see. We shall see. I'll see. Mm, that's definitely the case. I left audit tax as senior manager. And count the gym bros on one hand at that level and above. Yeah, bro. Yeah, because like I don't know. I just think you have to make such like you really have to choose like what to prioritize. And, like God forbid you have kids. I can't like okay. If I had fucking kid like I wouldn't have kids for like quite a while anyways, but like oh shit, we got 18 of you boys in here. Fuck, baby. Let's go. That is the most we've ever had on stream before. Mm. For those of you who don't know, it's multi-stream. So it looks like there's I think 14 of you guys on YouTube, but 18 total. Um fuck. Yeah, but I can't imagine, bro. Like if you had kids or some shit, like literally, okay, kids during busy season, bro, you're like there's no way you're gonna be able to prioritize your health unless you have a stay-at-home spouse. Like there's no possible way. Like, bro, imagine you work like if you're like a manager or above, maybe senior manager or whatever, bro, you're cooked. Like you're, let's say you're working like at my office, or whatever, the Portland office. It's not like a crazy massive office, so it's not like horrible, but it also is like, what's it called? I mean, you're still gonna work like 60 or so hours. So it's like, I mean, during busy season at least. And so imagine you have kids, you got to pick them up. You're cooked. Like in fact, I recently kind of I was like talking with I think like a higher up, we'll just say like coffee chat, and yeah, like during busy season, like there's no way that she'll. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some hack or tech that I'm unaware of. Maybe like home gym, you could maybe do it if you do like a quick third. Because you can be really efficient in like a 30-minute workout. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get the gains quickly if you don't have the time, but it's also the cortisol, right? Like you're going to be super stressed, which means your lifts are going to be worse, which means less stimulus, which also probably is going to end up equaling worse quality of sleep, which means less recovery. So you're getting less stimulus from the from your lifts in the gym and all that, right? One, two, you are also recovering worse, so you're going to put on muscle worse, and you're probably going to be moving less, which means you're going to likely not, you're effectively your like maintenance calories are going to go down, which means you eat the same amount, and then you're going to just slowly but surely the weight will go up a little bit. So I feel like you have to really do a lot to mitigate that. Maybe do some like actual serious dedicated cardio like on the weekends and stuff like that. So I don't even know, but how curious. I'm doing tax, so I'm doing corporate tax. I was doing a little bit of what's it called? It's like called like corporate strategy or something like that. And then there's also like an international tax team as well that I was doing. a little bit of help or a little bit of work just because like it's not really busy season for a lot of the business tax because that's like my service line. But mm, mm, oh these shits shit hits. Yeah, so they just gave us extra work from there, but it's like it's pretty chill. Like everyone there is honestly like so nice. So I haven't experienced like anything like negative at all. It's Big Four internship, not like investment banking or private equity. I know there's a guy in here. I believe like his name's Dan. I believe I don't know if he's I don't think he's in here right now, but he like normally he like we like talk or whatever on Instagram, and he's in the comments a lot. And he was saying that he's doing I believe like a PE internship, and he said he's ripping like 60, 70 hours a week for an internship. Like that's nuts. That I'm not doing that. Like there's no way. Like it's just not for me. Plus also I don't even know if I like could have gotten that because you have to I mean PE is crazy competitive and I didn't go to a target school because quite frankly I didn't want a bunch of student debt. And I knew that I wouldn't want to work that much because like I wouldn't have time to do stuff like this realistically if I was. There's no way I could be streaming, making YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, shorts, all that kind of stuff, and keep up like physique. There'd be no way I could do that if I was ripping like 60, 70 hours a week consistently. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shredded with big stomach is awesome. The first content I saw over years. Yeah, and plus I feel like it's a really good segue, like for like clips and stuff like that, for taking people like from Instagram or whatever, and then bringing them over to the live streams for like eating and stuff because it's kind of like similar. Mm. Yeah, gotta save and invest, big dog. 100%. I feel like the stuff I'm spending the most money on, like at the moment, honestly, it's like stuff for content. Like I had to buy, cameras, lighting setup. I had to get a capture card because I'm a PlayStation gamer or whatever. Uh, Restream setup, all that kind of stuff. So that's probably what I'm that and like parking because my job is like downtown Portland, so they don't have dedicated parking, and you have to pay for your parking, which is kind of blows a little bit. But thankfully, my brother can drop me off most days. Mm. 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 Don't even mind with multiple kids. I didn't throughout my career, but I cared too much about work-life balance. But definitely prefer flexibility over more pay. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like I always told myself like, oh, like I just want to like make as much money as I can in whatever job that I do. But I don't know. It's very different when you actually live the lifestyle because like yeah, more money's great, but like dude, you only have one life. So if you're not enjoying it, gotta change. Gotta change it up. You gotta be living life to the fullest. And I know that like, you still probably gonna have to work a job. Like that's just kind of a given. But but the job is a vessel to be able to afford living the life that you want. And I think that that's different for kind of everyone. Like for me, I want to be able to travel a ton, right? But traveling isn't necessarily cheap, especially if you want to go to other countries and stuff. And I don't got like a crazy, amount of money or anything like that. So, you know, it's a means to an end. But I think you can also go into try. I know it's not always easy, but try to go into work or whatever with like a positive mindset. Just kind of make it as good as you can mentally, and I think that does make it easier in my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. What school did you go to? What did you go to or go to now? So I went to University of Oregon for undergrad. I recently graduated, and yeah, so I'm doing that. Oh, I was doing that, and then starting, I think probably like in the fall, I'm gonna start taking the CPA exams, and then also I'm gonna be doing a master's at Oregon. So when I graduate from that shit, there'll be another graduation post. It's funny. That was my first time actually not posting like a reel. It was just like a post, like a slideshow. The with the big like Oregon O in the background. Bro, that shit got like bro, literally just from the first post, that shit got like 60,000 views and like almost 2,500 likes or something like that. So we'll have another one of those post after we graduate the masters is kind of the idea. But yeah. Yeah, no school right now. Summer internship. I think school masters doesn't start till I think like kind of the end of September, I believe. Fuck. Oh gosh. Wow. Mm. Okay. Here we go. Early in your career is the best time for min max performance and skills. Yeah, I could totally see that. I could totally see it. You got to make smart decisions. A lot of people end up being end up miserable. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I don't want to just like necessarily do something, just because it, is the most amount of money or whatever. Like I don't know. I think like I think when I was younger, I was like, man, I want to make a bunch of money. I want to be in a job that's gonna make me. It's got a good, ceiling and all that kind of stuff. And then like over time, I slowly was just like, man, I want to be like happy and experience as much as I possibly can and shit. So, also just here, I'll give you guys a quick stomach reveal here. I don't think it's like crazy, but like, yeah, you get the idea. Rough angle, but here, let me see if I back this up, if I can get a. Ugh. Yeah, pretty bad lighting, pretty rough angle, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Oh, let me show you. I'll show you guys the before from this morning for the YouTube, and then I'm gonna get a quick little clip for you guys, so anyone that's here can be in the video effectively. Let me pull this up. Okay, here. So this. Oh, let me see if you guys can see this. This is literally, so this is from this morning. I think this is completely, I'd like to say rested here. I don't know, maybe 165. And it's crazy because I genuinely feel like fat in this. Like, how bad is that? How bad is the body dysmorphia for me to feel like a fatty? That's like, I feel like just what prep does to you though. So this is kind of, let me see if there's any other like particular parts. Oh yeah, here. There's a little more here. Oh shit. Yeah. No, I genuinely feel obese. It's pretty nuts. The lighting over here is like a little bit better. Like I'm not gonna lie, the lighting in here was like straight chopped, but it's like I don't care. I like to keep it legit. But yeah, abs are still popping though. I don't know about that, bro. Let me show you, bro. Dude, the reason why though I feel like such a fatty right now is because like, dude, let me show you like a clip from like peak cut. Actually, fucking insane. Like, I know that I was like super, of course, like unhealthy, and it's like a short term thing. But man, I looked fucking good. Like, bro, just no fat on my entire body. It's actually insane. Let me hold on. I'm looking for the oh, here it is. Yeah, bro. Like this shit's just nuts. Like, let me show you guys. Yeah, just just pretty shred. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like I look at this and I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like a fatty now. Let me see if there's anything else in this worth. Let me show you. Here, I'll show you guys one other clip. There's one. Yeah, here it is. This shit I look insane in. I think it's like a 30-second clip. The lighting isn't perfect compared to the phone, but like, you get the idea. How do you still have abs after all that? Because I was on prep for 3 months, and it takes, yeah, yeah, it takes quite a while to become like a fatty when you end up getting this shred. And I know the like lighting or whatever right here, of course, is like not perfect, but like You get the idea. You get the, and I've posted like clips on like the Instagram, of course, of like I think I actually even made a story highlight on Instagram. I made a bunch of highlights. So I have one for the prep. So if you want to see like not shitty quality, like just on my phone, like from camera to phone or whatever, check them out there. That shit's fucking insane. Like I was just so shred. Unfortunately, though, I'm such a fatty, and I tried to self coach, which was like good most of the way, but I really struggled mentally. Really, really struggled mentally at like the last like 3 weeks of prep, and I ended up having more cheat meals than I should have, being kind of a fat, obese whale, all that kind of stuff, which sounds out loud sounds like an eating disorder considering the amount of calories I was on, but that's kind of just like what prep is. It's basically like a forced eating disorder, effectively. But like if I was to try to maintain that leanness like year round, I would lose so much muscle. I would take years off my life. My life would be miserable. Like, dude, it's like I feel like something that like a lot of people don't talk about is like, oh, I want to be lean, I want to be lean, whatever, or I want to be shredded because that's more than literally obese whale. Yeah, stomach like and say, yeah, man. How much did you weigh when you were that shredded? I was 151 to 154. That was like peak shreds, I would say. But the thing about it is like I should have probably gotten down to more like probably like 147. That would have been like really, really shred. Like just like crazy, crazy shred. And like next show it's gonna be even better because I'm gonna get a coach. I just didn't want to get a coach because I wanted to like see if I could do it. One and two, honestly, cash, bro. Like coaches, like a bodybuilding prep coach. Like obviously, I don't need a fitness coach. Like I want to do fitness coaching like later on, but not yet. I want to get the hang of YouTube and streaming and all that kind of stuff before I do any of that because it's like I don't want to throw too much on my plate all at once. But for a bodybuilding like prep specific, it's nice to have someone to like hold you accountable, really like help you out during peak week if you like don't really know exactly what you're doing. Um, so we're gonna be like a lot more shredded for that for the next show, and I'm gonna clip farm so hard when that's done or when that's going, bro. Mm. I want to create a like a daily series for the what's called for the short form and all that to kind of like highlight the change over time in the physique, so you guys can like see it slowly, and then maybe at like the very end I'll create like a time lapse or something. But I'm definitely gonna clip farm that really hard, and I'll be doing streaming and YouTube videos like the whole time for that next prep. Now that I'm like doing this consistently, so you guys are gonna like get to see me when I'm like in the fucking trenches, which is gonna be like pretty gnarly. Like we'll be doing mukbang Mondays, but like instead of like anything tasty, it's gonna be like this broccoli, chicken, shrimp, egg whites, maybe some fruit, depending on when we're doing it. So it's gonna be, but yeah, I don't know. The thing about prep though is like, dude, all of those foods that I just listed, even with all of that being said, like it's like maybe not the most delicious kind of foods and stuff like that, bro. When you are fucking like hungry 24/7, anything, anything tastes good. Like things that I, bro, like. Listen to this. How down bad is this shit? Peak prep. I was lit. There was a point in time when I just wanted to get volume in as much as I possibly could. I microwaved spinach and put like a spicy rub on it just for extra volume because spinach has like no calories and it's like extra volume. It was genuinely horrible. I had it once. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. Tried it again. I literally took one bite and I was like, bro, I'm starving. Like I'd rather starve to death than fucking eat this shit. Like it was so bad. Like I did so many things. I'd say the best thing that came out of the prep, other than like social media and all that, was the Ninja Creamy game. Let me go grab one. I'll show you guys here. This is what they look like before you've like mixed it up. I'm gonna have one today. So like, okay, this whole pint, right? When you mix it up, it'll end up filling to the like pretty much the very top. The whole pint, right, all the way up to here is I think something like 300 calories for 45 grams of protein. It tastes identical to cookies and cream ice cream. And watch this tech. If you get a sugar-free root beer, you can make 2 root beer floats out of it. And like, bro, for no extra calories, bro, it is pretty much like I don't want to say impossible, but it's pretty hard to finish the whole fucking thing. Because there's just so much volume, bro. Like so much volume. It's actually insane. So, you know, if you guys want like crazy tech, this is pretty nuts. Yeah, I know in the day in the life video that I'm doing today, I'm gonna try to include a little section where I show people like how I make the creamies because I made a short form video on that, but like it didn't do crazy. But also that's because I think I didn't film like the right angles. Like, and I feel like videos do a lot better, like no matter what. Like when I physically in the video, like I feel like if I'm like filming like another angle or something like that, like from like the front camera per se, they like generally don't do like quite as well. So, you know, I'm I'm locking it. But yeah. Mm. Oh, question is, do we tap into second energy drink? I'm not quite done. I don't even know if I need it. I look oh, dude, I've been with work, I've been looking at a screen so much. It's like, oh my gosh. I look have like a little bit of a migraine. I get like kind of migraines if I look at screens for too long, which I've been doing this morning actually. But oh well. Oh well. What foods tend to bloat me? Hmm. It's a great question. I would say it depends on how hard I'm like on how hard I'm trying to like what I call cheat the system. If I am if I'm really trying to cheat the system, like really fucking hard, and I'm sucralose maxing, so like in my opinion, I think the average person can rip easily like 3 or 4 sucralose sodas is what I like to call them in a day and be like totally fine. But when I was on the prep, my gut was just like I don't know. I feel like gut health and all that I think is like such a buzzword and like a lot of time it's like kind of a troll. But my gut health legitimately on the prep fucking burnt. Burnt to a crisp. Like, bro, I literally couldn't even I could barely have like spicy sauces because it would like it just would be too hard on my gut. Or like there was one day, I had like, I don't know, maybe like four sucralose sodas and bro, just literally fucking balloon. Like so cooked. But now that I'm like actually healthy again, which is sad because I also feel like a beluga whale. Like I feel so like literally okay, this morning, I feel like I looked decent, but, like, bro, at night, bro, I look in the mirror, and I'm just like, "Fuck." Like, don't do, like, a crash out cut. Like, the whole point of right now, put on size. Get stronger, put on size. So I need to stay out of my own head, but it is hard at night, especially like, that is one thing about bodybuilding. That's, like, kinda like the dark side, I feel like, to bodybuilding. There's a lot more dark sides than, like, people realize, especially with people that are, like, super lean and natural. If I was ripping, like, Retta or something like that, like, bro, the prep wouldn't have been that bad. Like or, like, it wouldn't have been near as hard because you just don't get the same, like, reward and dopamine stuff from food and all that. But dude, I during the prep, I literally like I've never been so food motivated in my entire fucking life. I literally felt like a dog. Dogs they'll do anything to get food. They're begging, you drop a scrap, they'll go for it. That was me, bro. Like if I like weighed out all my food and I dropped some of it on the floor, you best you best believe I'm picking up and eating every fucking scrap. Like without a doubt. Without a doubt. Like, I would I would look forward to my meals all day. Whereas it's like now I look forward to like the gym, filming content, like streaming with you guys, hanging out with friends, going out and exploring the exploring the area and shit. There's so much to do. But yeah, sucralose sodas were really, really cooked for the bloating. Some watermelon, like you can take it too far, especially when the key really is just everything in moderation. And when you're constantly looking for like cheat codes and then you combine those cheat codes together, that's when we have problems. So like imagine you have, you know, let's say 6 sucralose sodas in a day, plus a Ninja Creamy, plus 3 pounds of watermelon. It's not very good for the bloat, believe it or not. I know that's like really surprised, especially when your gut's cooked. But yeah, I know that's like you wouldn't expect that, right? Or would you? But yeah, no, that shit's cooked for your gut. Like, bro, like that's when I would make like the best like troll like before and after 500 calories, like the stomach. And like I wasn't exaggerating. Like in those videos, like sometimes it could have even been less than 500 calories. I think I made a couple like that, but yeah, yeah. I think my body also handles it better now than because my just stomach and gut and all that's like healthier, and I'm just a healthier person in general now that I'm not like starve maxing. But I mean, shit. I guess we're gonna see how far I can take it tomorrow. But I wouldn't be surprised if we put on like 8 to 10 pounds like in a day easily. But with that being said, like it's gonna be like pretty much just all water weight and like food digesting and stuff like that. I'm gonna be bro, the Miralax is going to save me. Let's just say. You should do a challenge, see how many sodas you can do over a day. Oh my god. At peak it would be oh Jesus. Dude, see the thing about that though is like dude, your body can only handle so much. I mean it would be a challenge. That's for fucking sure. There's no denying that. It would be quite a challenge. Fuck. What time's the video gonna be posted? I'm gonna try to post today's video because I'm doing all the filming and stuff like that right now. In fact, at some point I'm gonna get some clips too from the stream for the YouTube video so I can include you guys in it. But fuck, dude. Yeah, it probably tomorrow night, and then I want to get the challenge video. I'm gonna do all the filming for that tomorrow because, like, bro, I can't do that during a work day. I would die. Um, oh gosh, just thinking, fuck, oh fuck. But that's gonna be a good ass video. Like, I feel like it'll be a video that like I would watch. And, like, that's the goal. Like, I want to make videos that like, not like you guys aren't just watching because like you like me or like my content or whatever. I want you guys to watch because it's like something you would like stop and click on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, I'm sure I could. Oh god, I could drink a lot of diet sodas in a day, but the limiting factor isn't even the fluid amount. Like the limiting factor literally would just be I don't even know, just like stomach pain. I think like at a certain point, like can you imagine? If like literally at a certain point you just be or just oh my gosh, the toilet would be just diabolical. Fuck. See. Little tricep action. Lighting is not ideal, but you get the idea. Oh, man. Yeah, we're like, I think I'm like 168 pounds right now. So we're up like what, 17 in 2 weeks. But yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Oh my gosh. Definitely will be watching it. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I know a lot of people have wanted to see like the day in the life stuff for like such a long time, and I'll probably also like take this stream and throw like bits and pieces of it in the YouTube video. I'm still really new to like editing long form and like even editing like on my laptop and shit. So like I'm really fucking slow at editing, and I'm not like a crazy tech savvy person. Like I know just like the basics of stuff, but there's a learning curve for me that I'm kind of like slowly figuring out or whatever. Mm. So the videos will get better and better over time, and eventually I do plan to get an editor, but like I can't afford that shit right now, and it's too early. I need to learn how to do it myself first. Can we get 5 big booms? Boom, 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 boom. There you go. There's your 5 big booms. What do you think of big booms? Oh, oh man. There we go. Fuck. Yeah, dude. Let me show you guys here. I'm gonna grab the pre-workout. I'm gonna rip on my way. So, oh. This is it's called. I think it's I don't know. They say it's like a gaming pre-workout, but I don't think I've tried it yet. And oh no, I did try this one. I think actually I'm gonna try a different one. Hold on. We got oh this is an intro workout, but I think this has like a shit ton of caffeine. Or yeah, it's got like almost 250. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try some of this shit or the company that I'm like partner with, they make these like little shooters. These shits look you hit pretty hard. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do amino pump here or Coca-Cola shooter for pre-workout before the gym? What are we thinking? Let me know what you guys think I should rip. And I will rip it on the way. But it's gonna be a good fucking lift today. Finally got some good sleep. We're gonna get some good pre in. Got a good meal in, got some carbs in. I'm gonna rip. I think I got like one more banana over there. So I can rip that. But fuck, dude. Oh man. Yeah, you yeah. Oh hey, 5 big boobs. Yeah, the angle here is pretty cooked, but like I don't know. Angle here is pretty cooked, but genuinely, who cares? Hit up the Coca-Cola shooters. Yeah. These shits lucky hit really hard. Like, did they get you fucking going? I'm not gonna yeah, shooters. Yeah. I think I have like maybe 8 of them left. And I think literally, yeah, it's 200 milligrams of caffeine. To say that it tastes like Coca-Cola is a little bit of a stretch. But there's also like I think it's like only like yeah, it's like 10 calories. Oh, there's 5 grams of protein. That's interesting. And then yeah, to be honest, like with pre-workouts, I don't even know what all, like half the shit does, but I know that the pumps are great. I love that kind of like I don't know why. Like, do you guys like that kind of like the itchy tingle feeling, or is that just me? I like it. I forget what in here does it. Is it like the taurine or the beta alanine? I don't know, something like that. Or is it I have no idea to be honest, but yeah, probably rip this before I go to the gym. Stomach reveal. I've revealed it once, but I'll reveal again. It's not. It's actually not like terrible right now. It's not too bad. I also haven't shaved in a while because I was shaving like regularly for bodybuilding show, but that's kind of behind me. Oh fuck, that's kind of behind me now at the moment. So I do need to shave, but I also need to get shaving cream, which I'm gonna do at Costco. Ugh. We're gonna do some nice Costco shopping for the day in the life. 1 hundo. Mm. And then yeah, I'm gonna order a microphone for the IRL streams so that way I can be hella mobile. And then I'm just gonna stream off my phone and then I'm gonna try to restream it on like everything, hopefully. So yeah. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, you got this. Yeah, but it's like technically I have a 6 pack, but it's not like a good one. Like it's just like eh. But also this morning it was like pretty decent. Like I already showed you guys the morning before. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe some people didn't see it. I'll pull it up again for for this morning. It wasn't too bad, I feel like. So this is um, completely like rested, I believe. I think you'll be able to tell when I'm flexing. I'd like to say this is like this morning for the YouTube video. I'm just getting some clips, remembering to film. There you go. Yeah, that was like a flex for a second. So you get the gist. Yeah, and that is also after gaining 17 pounds in 2 weeks. So at least we got a good base. I am starting to hit abs like a little bit, just because I want to, especially too like the obliques and like the gills and whatever. I want to get them a little bit tougher for the next, like whenever I do like my next like super shred, probably for whenever I do my next prep. Um, yeah, that. But man, the preps are not fucking cheap. Like all that shit, bro. Like bodybuilding shows, signing up for the individual shows, having like a membership, the spray tan, hotel. Like, bro, that shit was expensive. So it's like, I can't be doing that all that often. But I'm definitely, whenever I do my next prep for content and stuff like that, I'll probably be monetized on streaming and YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna milk the shit out of being like that shredded, like a lot harder than I did. Like I definitely milked it like as I should, but I'm definitely gonna milk it a lot harder even. Plus, it'll be really good content, I think, for you guys to just like see that whole process and see kind of, in my opinion, the side that like being like ultra shredded naturally that I think a lot of people like just don't talk about that you just don't really get to see very often. Like I think it's really easy, you see a bunch of clips, social media, of just people just absolutely shredded. And oftentimes those people are usually one, not natural. Like that's the biggest thing. And two, you don't see all the shit that they have to do. You just see the highlights, not the lows. And there's a lot of fucking lows to being lean. Like, bro, I'd be waking up in the morning, feet, hands, freezing. And it would take a while for me to like not be freezing. So like that's pretty rough. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, um, you're just like a moody little shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to really watch what I said because I feel like I would, I'm just like everything annoyed me. Like people would do just the most like just whatever stuff. Like it was never not a big deal. Like I don't know, chewing too loudly or asking me just a really stupid question in my mind. It was stupid or whatever. Just like the littlest things would just annoy me so much. And I really had to like hit my inner monk to not like be an asshole. So you're just moody. You're a lot more susceptible. Like if you have any like mental issues going on, like maybe you're like, you're not feeling really good up here, or you're depressed, or you've got some anger issues or whatever, all of that is going to be like amplified to the max. So like that's why like if you're gonna try and get like ultra shredded or whatever, it's I would highly recommend being in a good place mentally before you do any like ultra shredding because it tests you mentally. Like it's probably one of the hardest things I've done. Like just because of it's such an extended period of time and like I did wrestling, like that shit's hard. Like cutting weight for wrestling's hard, but it's short term, right? When I was cutting for wrestling in like high school and all that, like bro, a lot of it you're just like you're cutting like water weight and stuff. Like it's not that deep. Like yeah, it sucks and like it's hard, but like you get to replenish it the next day with bodybuilding and prep, bro, like you're just absolutely cooked for like a solid, oh god, dude, like literally, I think it was like basically 3 months. And I will say, it was manageable the first month, but like, right, those last 2 months and really the last month, like, bro, it was really hard. And yes, I can burp on command. Not well. There we go. Yeah, I got that on lock. I can burp on command. Stomach reveal, yeah. Nice reveal. Got to push out more for jokes. Yeah, I do. I do push it out a little bit, of course, in the before and afters. For the wow factor. I'll show you guys the push out versus non push out. So like This is after eating like a bunch of rotisserie chicken and protein pancakes and an energy drink and this bad boy. Boom. This is like just normal size. Not like crazy, I would say. That's pushed out. And then this is like flexed. The 3 levels. It's the 3 levels of my physique. But or not my physique, my stomach or whatever. But yeah. Mm. Yeah. What kind of streams, like maybe like in a format like this, would you guys want to see? Would you guys want to see like challenge, like fitness challenge videos, more just like eating, talking, kind of Q&A? What do you guys want to see stream wise? Let me know. And then also let me know your guys' favorite cheat meal. I'm curious to see what you guys got. Quite the range. Yeah, it's a huge range. It's a huge range. Because like if I'm flexing, sucking in, yeah, it's like even with shitty lighting and a shitty angle, like it's like okay. And then resting, it's like, and then pushing out, it's like, oh my gosh, you're actually fucking obese. Not the abs to pregnant and back to abs. No, bro, it's pretty incredible, like what you can make your stomach look like, 100%. But with that being said, you still have to have a good base. If you don't have a good base, like for your abs or whatever, doesn't matter how much you're sucking in, you're still gonna look like, hella skinny and shit. Got another. This is the. Let's see here. It focuses. Kirkland orange. 70 cents a can, guys. 70 cents a can. You just can't beat that with any energy drink. I think dude, this shit's gonna put like Celsius out of business, I swear. And they're pretty tasty, actually. That's the thing. Like a lot of like usually, actually not usually. I feel like Kirkland brand. I don't know. You guys shop at Costco. It's so cost efficient. So like I always rip Costco. It's really good if you're a bodybuilder too. They have so many options, or not even necessarily bodybuilder, but fitness in general. You can save so much money, I feel like. But yeah, God, I gotta get a fucking haircut. I literally woke up, made some pancakes, started filming for like the YouTube, and then just hopped in. And then I'm gonna rip the gym and throw on a lot of deodorant for sure. So hit a nice shower after. But yeah, how do you burp on command? I've seen people do it. For me, it's like I just I take a breath into the back of my throat, like right here, and just kind of suck it in, and then I create like a little air pocket and just let it out. You know what I'm saying? But then you don't need to do it on command if you have any carbonation, that's for sure. And if I were to chug a Sprite shit, bro, I bet you I could get a 20-second long burp in. I bet you money on that shit. Pizza, always the go-to for big eating. Yeah, dude, I know that. God, bro, I know I've spammed it so much, but that pizza place that I ate on Mukbang Monday, God, that shit's so good. That shit is gas, bro. Absolutely gas. Like, gosh, it's like save my money, save my money, save my money. That shit is so good. I would eat it. So man, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird being kind of like back also to like the land of the living with regards to like food and all of that because I yeah, I don't know. I felt like I had like an eating disorder on the prep, and now it's like I'm like, oh wait, no, I was just like starving constantly. Damn, you should do that. Yeah. would bet that. No, I would. I'm telling you, bro. Put the money up and yeah. DM me on Instagram. I would almost guarantee you that I can rip a 15-second burp if I have the 2-liter Sprite. I'll have to do some shopping tomorrow for that video for sure. Mm. Hmm. Oh, do you guys want to know the workout split, or at least just like what I'm doing today? I know a lot of people ask for that constantly because it's funny. I think a lot of people think that like if oh hey Jordan, welcome back, sir. I think that a lot of people, yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people think that like, oh, like what's your split? Like I want to look like you. Bro, a lot of people think that like, oh, you're gonna like do my split and you're just gonna like looking like crazy or like, oh, like that's the best way to put on muscle. It's like not really. Like I think that there's so many people that train in so many different ways that all look really good. I think just like do what works for you. I mean, obviously, like there's things that I prefer and like I have general tips and stuff like that. But I think that you can take like any split, change it to however you want, make it most optimal for you and all that kind of stuff. Bro, bro, Alex, bro, get it. What the fuck, bro? I'm not chugging not a 2 liter, maybe like a 20 ouncer. But even then, no, I'm not good at chugging. That's the thing. Like, I'm not even like crazy at like eating food or anything like that. Like, I literally just rip it, for you guys, because I enjoy it. But like, I'm not doing it like quickly or anything like that. And I don't know, the capacity challenge part was really fun. The 10K cows, but that's something that, like, bro, I can only rip that like that fatty like once a month. I would say like that's crazy. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning into the streams. Gotta support content creators alike. hmm Yeah. So today, I call it Sharms because the shoulders and arms, not to be confused with SARMs. Um, we're ripping 3 sets of weighted dips, and then we're gonna do. I'm getting into doing strict military presses because I want to really rip like shoulders. I really want to like slam my shoulders, and I don't really love dumbbells because they're so hard to set up. Like I hate having just that shit is so fucking cooked. So ripping the strict military press, which just feels so good. Like I just feel it in my shoulders so much. I feel it more than a lot of other things. So yeah, you're pretty good. Yeah. Hey, no worries, no worries, Jordan. Got you, fam. And then I'll do. They have a lateral raise machine. I like the ones that have like the elbow pads. Bro, that shit is so nice because then you don't even have to worry about your grip like if you're using dumbbells. So that's really nice. And then let's see. Then I'll do skull crushers. I'm gonna get a video too for like the vlog, and then I'm also gonna post it. Bro, I did like I'd like to say it was like the 195 pounds on skull crushers for like God, what did I do? Actually, I can probably see. I did quite a lot. I basically I maxed the stack, or it was like 195 for 10 reps. My triceps are just like for some reason just like crazy strong. It's probably just because I did like a ton of dips or whatever. But um, but yeah. So then I'll do some. I like to do like one arm push downs, but you can do honestly, like you can do one arm, you can do just, I like it doing just some tricep push down variation. Then I'll do seated preacher curls. Pretty good at that. And then I'll do the skull crushers. And then I'll do like a forearm curl, one, each way with just a dumbbell. And everything that I just mentioned too, I do 2 sets of, except for the weighted dips. I do 3 sets of those. Yeah, and then generally like 3-minute rest on average, I would say, is like kind of what I rip. For leg days though, I increase the rest. Also, shout out, this is the most people we've ever had in the YouTube stream. We have 15 people on YouTube right now. It's the most we've ever had. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to be doing same stream tomorrow morning, so be here for that. Um, but yeah, sometimes for like leg days and stuff like that, I'll do more. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, let me see. There's a chat feature on the side. Oh shit. Is this multi-chat? Does this cover Twitch too? I'm still oh yeah, it does. Sweet. Okay. I'll just have this pulled up going forward actually. But yeah. I'm still I'm not very tech savvy and still figuring out all the stream stuff, but I don't know. I feel like creating, having like good content's a lot more important than being like having a crazy setup or anything like that. But my camera is pretty nice and it follows me around. Like I go over here. Oh hey. Go over here. Oh hey. Stand up. Does it follow? Wow. Oh, it lost me. There it is. Boom. So I did invest in a fancy camera. That's for sure. But yeah, for leg days though, I would say on average we want to be definitely want to be resting a lot longer if you're doing like heavy compound movements. So like if you're doing, say you're doing 2 sets of hack squat, assuming that you're pushing till like true fucking failure, which if you want to grow your fucking legs, like you just have to, like you have to rip it like really, really hard. You really have to go that far. You know, I take 5 minute rests like in between those sets. Like that might seem OD unless I'm on like a time crunch, but like if I've got the time, like tomorrow, yeah, I'm definitely going to because really the primary goal, guys, if you want to be putting on as much muscle and size as you possibly can, we want to be getting as much stimulus as we possibly can from our movements. And what that basically means is we want to be putting the muscles that we're targeting under the most amount of weight and reps and stuff as we can get ourselves to do. And when we take an extra, let's say 2 minutes, that might mean an extra rep or two at a given weight, which means more stimulus, which means more growth. And those last 2 reps, that's where most of the gains are. Like most of your gains are not from the first couple of reps. It's going to be those last reps that are really close to failure and whatnot. So, if you can get an extra 2 reps, even an extra rep by waiting an extra, minute during your rest periods, like, bro, that's super fucking OP. You know what I'm saying? Like why wouldn't you do that? Like otherwise, bro, if you're taking like quick rest times, you're sabotaging your muscle growth. Like you might have like you're kind of almost doing cardio at a certain point because let's say I do a set of really heavy hack squat and I push it till failure the first set. Okay. Second set, let's say I do it like pretty quickly after. Like, bro, you're not gonna lift as heavy, and you're not gonna be able to do near as many reps as if you would have waited like an extra couple minutes. Therefore, you're getting less stimulus, which means less muscle growth, smaller muscles, less sexy, less calories at maintenance. And like, we all want to be jacked. I'm not like crazy, crazy shred right now, but like, you guys have seen the clips on like Instagram and stuff. But yeah, let's see. What's your opinion on compression shirts? I don't actually own any, but I can pull off compression shirts pretty well, actually. I have a jujitsu clip actually on my personal Instagram of me in a compression, just like fucking tossing someone. So I'm in a compression here. Let me see. And then I'll show you. Here's like a close up. This is like a year and a half ago, but you get the idea. We've gotten a lot bigger since then, but I can definitely pull off a compression. So compressions are chill. I don't know. I was just like a tank top though. I'd like to be able to like look at myself in the mirror and stuff, and I don't know. I feel like it's like really motivating or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Mm, mm. What are some fitness questions you guys have or fitness myths that you want debunked? I would say I can probably help on 95% of fitness myths or questions on average. There could be a couple like really, really high tech, fucking just ultra tech shit that like I might not know, but like there's a very decent chance I know. Because I do a lot of research and stuff on just like fitness and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Def looks very flattering. Yeah, I can definitely pull off the compressions, but compressions definitely you got to have like a little bit of muscle. Like if you don't have a little bit of muscle, like compressions is going to make you look like a twig, in my opinion. So I don't know. I just don't really want to spend the money though. Like I never rip Like, I really almost never buy new clothes. Like, all the new clothes I've been getting too have been, like, from, Prozis, like, the company that I'm partnered with. So, I've been really enjoying that. But, is creatine beneficial? Yeah. Yeah, you should be ripping creatine every day. Everyone, men, women. I don't know exactly, like, in kids, but I don't think it would hurt. As long as you're just using an, appropriate dosage based on your weight. But, like, in my opinion, I forget the exact numbers, but like let's say 5 to 10 grams of creatine a day is like 100%. Yeah, like Mando. It's just like it is the number one supplement, natural supplement that you can take. It gives, I believe it like helps make your muscles look fuller. You're gonna be like a little bit stronger in the gym. It's really good for your brain. I believe it's good for recovery. It's kind of good for everything. It's naturally occurring in red meat. Everyone should be ripping creatine. I'll show you the creatine that I rip. Hold on. This is the creatine that I be ripping, but really like any creatine kind of works. I just like this one because it's mango and peach flavored, so it's actually like really tasty. Um, yeah, and I just rip uh basically like 5 to maybe 8 grams of creatine a day, I would say. So yeah, this shit's pretty gas. Um, you definitely don't have to get the flavored stuff. They have, I know at Costco they have like unflavored, pretty cheap creatine for like, I don't know, 15 or 16 bucks. But that's assuming you're like a Costco nerd like me. Don't get the gummies though. Creatine gummies are not it. I forget exactly why, but I believe they're like not as potent. Sometimes it can lose the effect when they do stuff with the, I'm gonna say gummatization, but I know that's not a word. So, but you know what I mean. Um, but yeah, Breath Divinity sponsor him. Can you imagine? I don't know if I post like, I don't know. They're like really like edgy or whatever. I don't really post like edgy content like at all. Like I've tried posting like a couple like edgy reels like, way back, and they don't do really well. Plus, like I feel like it's like damn near a requirement to be taking something, and we stay natty. Mm. Let's see. Why do calories matter so much? I mean, in what way? Calories matter across the board, depending on if you want. I mean, okay, do you want to lose weight or gain weight? Calories. I mean, there are other factors that go into like losing and gaining weight, of course, but you know, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd say you got to be more specific. I would say with your question, because calories, like, of course, they matter like a ton, a ton, a ton, a ton. But yeah, for Breath Divinity, bro, could you imagine? We get mini pack. Maybe once I get a little bit bigger, I can end up getting like another sponsor. Because I know there's like a lot of fitness creators have like multiple companies that they have like sponsorships with, and, like codes with, and like all sorts of stuff. Then we can get you guys. Can you imagine? But let's see. What's a good protein source to eat every day? So, in my opinion, if you want to eat every day, unless you're bulking, if you're bulking, you can go with more like fatty protein options. But one thing, oh, this is really high level. Okay, here, let me grab something. Okay, so like, oh shit. Ah! Fuck. Hold on. See, okay, we're good. Sorry, my camera started tripping out because I ran away and I forgot it follows you. But okay, this is really, really high level. So this is just some chocolate protein powder. Okay, Prozis or whatever. So they, okay, let me see if you guys can see this. It's kind of hard to see, but right where it says protein, okay, 25 grams of protein, 50% of the percent daily value. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that 2-to-1 ratio. So for every gram, it should be like 2%. This is why being a vegan or a vegetarian is so stupid. So stupid. And this is why soy protein, in my opinion, is less valuable. I might get like the wording wrong here, but okay. On soy protein, a lot of times, let's say it says 25 grams of protein. Oftentimes it'll say like maybe 25% of your daily value. And that versus right here with whey protein, 25 grams of protein, 50%, that nice 2-to-1 ratio. And that'll be like that on pretty much any like meat, but with like a lot of soy protein and stuff like that. So like, like vegetarian, you're trying to hit your protein goals. Let's say okay, here's a great way to put it. I eat 100 grams of protein via whey protein and meat. Okay. I'm going to get all of the value of that. But if I eat 100 grams of protein via soy products, or like I'm like vegetarian or vegan or whatever it may be, let's say I'm vegan and I eat 100 grams of protein via soy protein, the ratio that percentage is not going to be that 2-to-1 ratio. It's going to be more like 1-to-1, which means if I eat 100 grams of protein via soy, I'm effectively only getting the value equivalent to half that of like whey or meat products. So you can eat the same protein levels, but like there are protein quality differences. Now, with that being said, as long as you're sticking for your primary like protein sources to either like whey protein, so like, like a protein bar will have it. Mostly protein products will just have like whey protein, and that's like chill. But it's never a bad idea to check. Remember, guys, it should be like if this has 25 grams of protein, that should be 50%. That should be the ratio, 2-to-1. So that's a quick checker. If it's not that ratio, it's a lower quality of protein and your body can't absorb it the same as like, whey or whatever. At least I think. Don't like crucify me if I'm getting the exact like words wrong. But yeah. So like good sources of protein are going to be, in my opinion, like lean sources of protein and or whey protein is great. So like I'm thinking like chicken breast, shrimp, really almost any seafood really. Those are all great. Ground beef is great. Steak is great. But we want to be avoiding like fattier cuts of meat if we're going to be like eating meat specifically. So that can mean avoiding things like, let's say like pork is not going to be the best source of protein. Or what's another fatty kind of meat? Like a ribeye steak, while tasty and like still overall, good for you or whatever, we want to be avoiding that like on a regular basis. I mean, not that I don't know if you guys are balling like that, but ribeye is fucking expensive at a baseline. So, but those would be like just general. So like lean sources of protein can be really flexible. So like, yeah, like chicken breast, fish, shrimp, crustaceans, turkey, chicken breast, ground beef, lean ground beef, specifically steaks, whey protein. Those are like, egg whites too. Eggs in general too, you can get away with. Egg whites are even better maybe just because they have like no fat basically. So those are like the best protein options, I would say, like on average. And then so the thing about like creatine though is, so 5 is kind of like the like standard like baseline, but there's really almost like pretty much nearly no negatives from increasing your creatine level. Like that now, like there's also like marginal benefits, but it also depends on your weight. So like I forget the exact ratio, but I'd like to say like based on my weight at like I'm like 165 pounds, I think I can have, probably like I think like 7 or 8 grams of creatine a day, and like that's like good for me. The whole thing, like there has been a big myth about like, oh, if you have creatine because you have to drink like extra water, and if you don't hit your water goals, then you're your kidneys, or you're gonna like kill your kidneys. Like, no. One, you should be drinking decent amount of water anyways, but like 2, there's a lot of studies. I don't have any of them cited, so like don't come at me. This is kind of just all off the dome, but there's a ton of studies out there. I mean, creatine is the number one the number one most studied supplement. It's not going to make you go bald. It's not going to kill your kidneys. It's not only for adult or only for like certain age group. It's not only for guys. Guys, girls, regardless of age, it can be good for your memory too. But it helps. I believe it helps like retain water in your muscles. I think. And it's going to make your muscles look fuller. You're going to gain, like when you hop on creatine, you're going to gain naturally just like a little bit of weight, like but it's all water weight, so it doesn't matter. It's like, don't trip. But yeah, I would say you definitely can go over 5. I know several people that do 10 a day. It also kind of depends on your weight. So like, let's say you're a 150-pound guy. Yeah, you can probably stick to 5 and that's like probably fine. But you can also, if you really want, you can do you could do in that kind of range of 5 to 10. I'm not as sure if there's any point in going above 10. I don't really think there is, at least for like from a muscle growth perspective. But yeah, there's a lot of myths around creatine. But yeah, no, I rip it every single day. And also like people like trip too, like if you miss a day, like I miss a day here and there. Like I think I missed yesterday, or no, I missed 2 days before that. It's not a big deal. Just keep going. The timing doesn't really matter. Just rip it every day. It's great. I mean, as a natural, if you want to be like maximizing your growth and doing all that you can, it's a no-brainer, really, in my opinion. Let's see. Do you ever need to take a break for creatine or like from creatine? No, you can, but like I don't really know why you would. No, it's something literally you can take every single day for the rest of your life if you want. Like it's good for, and it's really good for longevity and like I believe there's even some studies. I believe I would have to like do a little more research to like really know, but there's even some that what's it called, that studies that say that can be good for preventing like dementia and Alzheimer's even. So like if you're like 65 years old, memory's starting to be kind of shit, like can be good for that. But I'm not sure if it's like preventative or like treatment. I would imagine more preventative. I don't think you're just gonna start like if you have dementia. I don't think you're just gonna start taking creatine. You're like, oh, it's all back. Like no, it's probably more preventative. But assuming I think most of the people that like follow along, I feel like are anywhere from like generally, I think my like average age range is like 18 to 35 is kind of like, which is a broad range. I think the average is like 24 to 35 or something like that of people that like tune in. So if that's you, you've got plenty of time to do any kind of preventative stuff. But also, one of the biggest things you can do to prevent like memory or anything like that, like issues there, bro, just work out. Like exercise is so crucial for longevity, bro. Like all those people in like Okinawa and like all those blue zones and stuff like that, bro, they just move. They're always moving. They're always moving. They're doing something throughout the day, right? They have hobbies. They're gardening. They're cooking. All that kind of stuff. And yes, they're not eating like nearly the amount of processed foods and stuff like that. But movement is just so key. Just stay moving. Don't be a couch potato. Like got to get out, and social. That's really big. Having a good social life is huge for longevity. It's massive because there's so many things for up here. There's so much up here that controls your longevity too. Mm. Oh, yeah, man, how bad we've ripped. Well, okay, this one's empty, and we're working on this. I don't know. I might not even need pre with how much caffeine I've already had. Like after this, all I've had, because there's a little bit in the cherry cokes too, isn't there? Yeah, 34. So I've had like 434 mgs of calf. So also I abbreviate a lot when I talk. So when I say mgs, that's milligrams, caffeine. You'll learn as we go on. But yeah, tomorrow's video is gonna be fucking nuts. Like the filming for that one. And then today, so okay, I'm filming it today. The day in the life one, and then I'm gonna do the filming for the challenge video tomorrow. Because I want to try to get like one challenge video out a week. for the YouTube video that I'm making today, we get a little clip. Say hi, YouTube. Throw that in the video. Get a little another angle. Yup. A little stream. Bet. I'm gonna throw those clips in. But yeah. Well, shit. You guys have any other questions before I go and rip the gym? Let me know. Let me know. I've just been showing it. I finished eating like probably 45 minutes ago, but I've just been having like good combos with you guys. So yeah, let me know. Also, too, once we get monetized on YouTube, I think I'm already monetized on Twitch, I believe. But once we get monetized on YouTube and all that, I'm gonna do like a crazy challenge stream, like a gnarly challenge stream. I don't know exactly what, but we'll figure something out, and it'll be like over a pretty long period of time. It could be like a fitness challenge, could be eating challenge, it could be a combination of both. That could be a good idea, actually. Interesting. Um, but yeah. So I would say, yeah, I'm gonna be creating like streaming schedule. We'll be here also 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning as well, and that's Pacific Standard Time. I'm probably just gonna do kind of like something similar where I'll just eat breakfast and yeah, kind of just talking shit. But yeah, 100. Nice streaming, good gains. Have a great rest of the day. Should do one last stomach reveal on the way out. Okay. All right, boys. Last stomach reveal. Okay, so here I'll give you kind of a so. Okay, wait. Actually, I have an idea. Watch this. Follow along with me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring you guys with here. I'm holding my laptop, so this is super interesting. Here we go. I'm gonna set it up right here. Getting mobile with it. Okay. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Let me just fix this a little. See if I bring. Oh gosh, the auto camera is trolling me right now. It's like I gotta be like. Let me see. Oh, it's actually not too bad. This one was like not like crazy mukbang, but like, you know, I don't know. It's not too bad. Here's another side, another angle. No more spray tan. I don't know. I got a little oblique action, but yeah, we're gonna get after it at the gym. Yeah, still got some shoulder and some trap gains. Little tricep, tricep, tricep. You see a little side chest here. Let's see here. Ooh. Get the idea. Okay. All right, boys. Thank you, Rich Cameron. Abs are looking good. I don't know. I'm trying. It tracks ridiculously. I know. It's a fun camera. It's really nice quality, and I'm literally just using the mic on the camera, and it suppresses the noise around. It's really solid. But yeah, should do a really big challenge when you hit 1K subs, dude. Low-key, I will. Low-key, I will. That'd be really fun. I think. Yeah, physique's amazing, bro. You should have seen the physique 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Eventually, when I do my next prep, I will do, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do some streams and stuff and tons of videos and streams and stuff. You guys will see, bro, there's levels to this shit. Like I look like decent right now. Bro, like 2-3 weeks ago, insane. Like it's just night and day, bro. Like actually crazy. But thank you guys. I appreciate the flattery. You're too sweet. But all right, boys. I'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, same time, same kind of stream, just talking and eats. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Time to hit the gym and film this day in the live video. So,